What's going on, everybody? Oh, yeah, it's Heat Override, and I'm ready to bring the pain for you this week. Yeah, it's time for the video aspect of it. Hopefully, I don't get cut off like I did last week. That would suck. But we're about to talk about, it's a fantasy sportsamania nightmare out there with the COVID-19 going on. Yeah, yeah. And that's how we're going to start it. So I already got my audio backup ready because that really worked out for me last time. Unfortunately, I hope all of you uh, can forgive me for that. Of course, and I don't know what happened with YouTube. It just shut me down or something. It just locked, and I was gone. But my audio kept going on and everything like that. So that was kind of crazy. First time that ever happened. Of course, I was killing it. Was killing it that episode. Completely took me off. But hey, go check that. I did a review of season 2 of the No Mercy podcast, but let's start this off right now. Let's get to it. Woo! Ooh, yeah. So, how's everybody doing today? I hope everybody had a great weekend. It's a great Sunday night. I've got this going for all of you right now. This is going to be an exclusive on my Patreon, so you're going to be able to catch that on my Patreon. So that's what the best part about it is right now. So I'm going to get that little share right now, and we're going to get this going. It's going to be beautiful, and I hope all of you really are ready for sports. I mean, with golf, NASCAR, hockey, the NHL hockey, that is. I mean, all sports are back, like most. Soccer's been going on, and these things that people have been experiencing with this COVID-19 is just crazy. But first, I just want to talk. I just want to catch up. So I was out of a car for like a whole week, and that was crazy. I mean, to me, it was one of those things that only happen once in a while. So that's what is crazy about life sometimes. So I'm happy we had that COVID money, because if I didn't, it would have been, I would have to come out my ass with all that money to fix the car and shit. So I mean, but this isn't about my car. This is about sports. So hockey and basketball have been going for a minute, and baseball's back. But the one thing I can't sense right now is that baseball is having serious problems. Now they're going to probably finish the season. I know a lot of people might not want the season to actually end, or because I don't want to. I mean, I'm loving the whole betting aspect. I'm making money again. That's how I do it. That's how I'm going to teach all of you coming up with Married with DFS. We're going to talk about that at the end of the show as well. So that's the thing. And for me and every one of you, planning this is going to be very hard. It's going to be very, very hard, because you don't know what to expect out there right now. I mean, this is insane. Like, so let's just catch up a little bit. Anyway, a lot of people have different views of Coronamania. And right now, you either have, like, you're just like me, you don't give a crap, and you're just going to stores. And you might wear a mask just to make everybody else feel good, just so you don't might get roughed up by some security guard guy or something. Like, not that he could rough this up. Oh, yeah, the override. Yeah. So that being said, at the same time, you got to respect that, though, because I'm not that much of a jerk. I mean, I know I'm a jerk, okay, people? I know I'm a jerk. But at the same time, I'm not trying to be that resident asshole that a lot of you people are acting like and doing your thing and doing what you want to do. Yeah. But right now, my hockey season, like my fantasy seasonal team for hockey's over with. So I'm not even paying attention at this point to hockey. Like, it's playoffs. It's whatever it is to me anyway. Like, for you, you might like it. It's fun, but at the same time, like, it's not doing anything for me. Basketball's kind of cool. Basketball's been fun. I don't think it's been hit as much. Somehow, I think basketball's kind of got the whole COVID-19 thing a little caught up a little bit. But baseball's bad right now. right now, I mean, the season just started for my seasonal team just not long ago, and like right off the go, Miami and Philly, I lost all those players, and I had a few. It's not like I was stacking Miami, but I had like Vlar, and I had what was it, Chuck Smith, and then the next thing you know, I lose my Philly people, and of course I have like Rise Hoskins, and I have Andrew McCutcheon, and for me it's like, okay, so I lose those people, so that's like three. But you have a rest of your team, and my team is pretty deep. We do a 50 by 50 because we're really crazy. But I figure with 50 categories, you can get into it. And I've always loved my seasons and my fantasy seasons deep, like the scoring systems. So that being said, we at the same time, I've just experienced this problem. So then all of a sudden, I'm starting, about to get some of my players back. Boom. St. Louis. Oh, that's Paul Goldschmidt. That's Paul Goldschmidt. So it doesn't matter if he tests or not. He's just not playing. And this is a tragedy. This is bad because I'm right now having my worst start to a fantasy baseball season ever, and there's nothing I can do about it. Because it's a 10-team league, so there is players on the waiver, but I'm putting people in, but I have nobody to really back them up. So really, and I'm not going to drop Paul Goldschmidt. I'm not. That's like my favorite player. So I'm not dropping him. I'm not dropping Rise Hoskins. I'm not dropping Andrew McCutcheon. I'm not dropping any of these players. So then you get that. You mix in some injuries, like, started out with Kershaw, that he's on my team as well. And then it just snowballs. So like DeGrom's really the only person. And then on top of that, a lot of the pitchers are only really going 3 innings. This is hard. But it's easy if you're prepared. So I was prepared. I thought that if I spread the teams out a little bit, that it'd be okay. But when multiple teams get hit, that's what really hurts. And it just happened to be that right now I'm getting hit with that. So that makes me think, man, the rest of the season is going to go this way. What can you do? Nothing. You just have to comb your waiver wire, and look for the best option on that day. Because the one thing, unfortunately, about baseball, that shit's annoying. Like, you got to do it every day. So you got to make moves every day. And it's hard to replace that caliber of player. You can't replace Paul Goldschmidt with CJ Cron or whatever. You can't replace any of these people. So as you're getting that, injuries are going to start to happen. So people are going to have injuries. People are going to have COVID-19. And when they're out for COVID-19, that's 2 weeks. That's 2 weeks. That could possibly be 10 to 11 games, maybe 9. But you are not at full capacity, and you are not going to be able to compete. So that, no matter how prepared you are, is going to be a problem. So you got to figure a way around it. You just got to pick up the best players that suit you at that time and just keep going and look for people. Maybe people are more desperate than you and they drop people, and then you can go grab them and, pick them up and get them like that. But like right now, like I have Braun on the IL, whatever. He's old. I get it. And it just, for me, it's very hard. And with the opt-outs and just people that's already sitting out for the whole season, like you have no options. Like the only thing you can do is just go with the flow. And I know that sounds like cliche and that you're kind of repeating yourself, or myself, but at the same time, trying to be positive, just put the best team out there. It's all you can do. This year, if you put up $100 for a baseball league and you're playing right now, I mean, someone's going to win all that money. Someone's going to win all that money off some fluky ass shit. And you know what? It's just the way it is. So that being said, we're going to move to the NFL. So we've had all the opt-outs. We have various guys, choking like, dude, why do they have these fucking problems? Like, this is why Coronamania is driving people fucking nuts. Like, you know how many people out there want to choke somebody out right now? You know how many people? Like, they want to choke you out if you have, like, a bass problem. But what he did was bullshit, dude. You had your life in front of you, bro. So right now, a lot of people that already had their fantasy seat drafts, I've just got screwed, especially if they were doing, if they were doing a dynasty league. You were young, bro. But that's not me to decide. Maybe you fix yourself and you come back in the NFL in a few years, whatever. But COVID-19 is real. You got to think about this. If your player gets 2 weeks off, that's 2 weeks you could be without your best running back and your best quarterback, or your running back and receiver, or quarterback and receiver, quarterback, tight end, running back. There's so many different. You probably have a favorite team, and you probably, like me, it's the Rams. So I'll have like the Rams defense. I'll have like a Ram linebacker, maybe Aaron Donald. Maybe get Tyler Higbee. Maybe get I'm not Cooks, but Cooper Kupp. Ooh, yeah, you get him. But one person tests and the whole team is going to be shut down. And the NFL is probably going to play these games because they're going to have backups. And that is the key this year in the NFL. You're going to have a deep team. You're going to have to think, I can't stack teams. And this is the one time that that's a really good strategy when you hit the quarterback and receiver and you get that 50-yard bomb. That, to me, it's going to be hard to want to do that, because just like what's going on with baseball right now, if this continues, you lose Mahomes for 2 weeks. So you lose Mahomes and Tyreek Hill. Where are you at? Who's your backup? Okay, so let's say you did well and you got like David Carr, or say you did well and you got Cam Newton. So you got Cam Newton. So you run Cam Newton out there, right? So that's that. And he's not a bad quarterback. Not a bad. I mean, I would pick Cam up. But right now, with injuries and this COVID thing, it's very deadly, I think, to just stack a team. You're going to have a lot of variety, especially with teams with low pickups. Because in my one league, my longest league ever, I call it my McDee's league, because I was working at McDonald's with everybody, and we were doing our thing, and you threw it in. And I came in season 2, and we've been there since '94. So we only have 5 pickups in that league. If you stack in that league, you're fucked. You are fucked, because you'll lose your defense, you could lose your kicker, and next thing you know, you could be losing your quarterback and your running back, and you you'll have your backup kicker and your backup defense, and you throw them in. Well, if a bye week comes up, you're screwed there too, right? Okay, so your quarterback comes up, right? You're good. You got your quarterback. Bam. COVID-19. Ooh, yeah, the mania, the Coronamania, yeah. So now you lose your quarterback. Like I said, you lose Mahomes, you lose Tyreek Hill, you lose the Chiefs defense, and okay, so you replace that, but who you put other players in. But you don't have your star caliber. That is why it's going to take, backups. So you're going to have the backups. Say Mahomes doesn't play and his backup goes. Well, do you have that backup? Because that's still a pretty good offense, but then you don't have Tyreek Hill. So now that you got a rookie, Clyde Edwards, whatever, Harry, whatever, right? And you're trying to get that. But the worst thing to do is if you actually get 2 teams. So let's say you have, like last year, I had what was it, Ronald Jones, and I had Mike Evans. And let's say that you had the Tyreek Hill and you had, the Mahomes. Now let's take all 4 of those players off your team. You got to be able to have enough pickups to go pick up some people like that, right? Because in my one league, in my big pay league, my boy Keith, you get 25 pickups, but there is only 6 spots for the bench. That is going to be a huge problem, because you're going to have to drop somebody, and you're going to have to put these people in. If you lose 2 people for 2 weeks and then you get a bye week, you possibly will have an empty spot. This is something that all of you have to be prepared for going into this year's NFL season. And on the latest episode of One Man's Opinion was, Jeff Mans was talking about how you have to be in tune, because all the people that really do not pay attention to football this year are completely fucked. They're done. There's no way that you're not going to do any studying, and you're going to show up to a draft with a stupid little book, and it's going to tell you how to COVID-19 your team, because it's not going to tell you that, because you're going to lose people. And take it from me, in baseball, I have my entire bench is either COVID-19 or on the injured reserve. That's like 10 people. It's a fact. I can show you on my phone right here. Watch this. You think this is real? This is really going on, people. So that's why I'm telling you that this is going to be a very hard fantasy football season, because usually football has smaller rosters, and I'm just getting jacked up. Like, I can't even do anything. I can't start enough people. Look, just okay. So right now, Paul Goldschmidt will be back, but right there, I don't know if you can see that. Okay, you can't see it. It's just not going to work. Let's see if you can get it right here. All right. So, I got all these people right here and all those people right there. So Stanton just hit the IL, so tomorrow he has to go on the IR, right? I just got back my other players. I just got back McCutchen. I just got back, where did he go? Rise Hoskins, so he's back now, and that's great. That's great for me. But the problem with that is still, like, I just now became full powered like today, but it's too late in the week, because look, I'm already losing. I'm done. And because I had those people gone for that amount of time, it's already hurt my season, a short season at that too. That's another problem with the baseball right now, is that by the time I got my people back, I'm already fucking losing. So I got to hope that maybe I can make the playoffs, but only 4 teams out of the 10 teams make the playoffs. So going to football, you're going to have to understand that you are going to do things differently, that you want to stack teams, but I think that really, I think 3 is too much to pull off a team unless you get a defense, and make sure you always have a backup defense, and check your fucking bye weeks, people, because y'all suck. You cannot fuck up this year. You need every single pickup. But if you're in my other league, when I got 5 pickups, like, I'm gonna have to make a plea. I'm gonna have to talk to them, dudes. We need 2 more pickups or something, or we need more space, because we're gonna get jacked this year. Take it back next year. Whatever you want to do, Coronamania, believe what you want, but you have to make that roster work. And if you don't, you're fucked. Just like I said, there's no way around it. So here's some strategies. Again, first strategy, I don't think you can go 2 more than, if you have 5 pickups in a whole year, you can't go. I think 2 might be too much. Honestly, I think 2 players from the same team could be too much, but you're going to have to do it. So you got to pick best player available, because you will have them the rest of the year. But if you get COVID, let's say you make it to the playoffs, right? Boom. Get your bye week, come out of your bye week. Patrick Mahomes, Tyreek Hill, all your people are hurt now because they got COVID. They're out 2 weeks. You miss the next 2 weeks, man. You got to be praying that you can make that finals, that with backups. And here's the next thing. A lot of leagues block waiver pickups, especially trades going into the playoffs. That is, again, it comes on you as a fantasy captain, an owner of a team, that you have to make sure that you read the rules. Because if you don't, you're fucked. You're done. You're out, bro. You sayonara, sucker. Ooh, yeah. Woo! But I think that you keep it to 2. Maybe you want to get that defense. That should be your 3rd person. Now, going like defensive players, because we do have individual defensive players in a lot of my leagues as well, you might have to just take the side on that. You can't use, especially if you have 5 pickups, you can't put an IDP out there from the same defense. Like, it's too much to do, too much to deal with, and make it easier on yourself. You might not want to take that person or pick that person from that other team, But if it works towards your season, and maybe my strategy is wrong, maybe I'm talking some shit and I don't know what I'm talking about because maybe everything goes great. I don't think it does. I don't think it does. Not after what I saw what happened with Philly and Miami, and not what's going on with St. Louis. Apparently, they're going to be coming back, and not what's going to be happening with what's going to be happening the rest of the year. So you got to think about that. You're putting money up. Some of you people are putting up $1,000, $2,000, $25, $10,000 to enter these fucking leagues. $50, $20, $10. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what you put up on your fantasy football league. What matters is how prepared you are. And this year, you got to be more prepared than anything. You have to watch that wire. You have to make sure that you make a great team balance. The big team balance. You got to balance out. Because I think that the NFL, I think the team that has the deepest team could win. So teams like the Eagles, who have, a really good, really deep squad, like they can lose some people, but put some people in. Not so much. But the Rams, they're a little weak behind their starters, so they're going to have some problems. Losing Cooks, just having Kupp and Woods and drafting and having rookies, running backs, second-year running backs, that's just going to all be in. But Jared Goff got this. McVay's got this. But we seen what happened with Pittsburgh last year. No Ben Roethlisberger. So if Ben Roethlisberger is your quarterback, he gets COVID-19. What happens to Juju Smith-Schuster? We saw what happened to Juju Smith-Schuster without Ben Roethlisberger. He is their team. That one person, those two people, cost you a championship right there. That's it. Wouldn't that be the most horrific pill to swallow? The Week 16 challenge. You're Week 16. You're ready to punch that Super Bowl win. Even if you win or lose, you're going to win some fucking money, right? But hold up. Just lost a few people. And I don't know about the whole baseball thing with both Miami, Philly both had to be taken out like that. But if that happens in the NFL and you lose teams like that and they don't bring in backups, this is why I'm having this Bring the Pain today, is to talk about that and talk about how you can be prepared, because you're just going to have to do research. I have to do research as well. So every week, when I start doing Married with DFS here really soon, I'm going to be giving you my plays. I mean, and COVID-19 could happen that morning and that play might not happen. It could happen right before a game and it's too late, In some leagues, they lock the first game. So you might not even be able to change your roster, but most of the time you can. You can move people in and out, of course. But again, this goes to knowing your league's rules and making sure that you are putting yourself in the right position. Because I'm telling you right now, a lot of people don't think that this NFL season is going to happen. I think it is, but I think you're going to be bald by the end of the year. Ooh, yeah. Yeah. But you don't have to be. Do your research, do your things, and let's just watch it all play out. That'll be fun. And so let's talk about Married with DFS and what to expect. So on my Patreon, I'm going to have I have 3 tiers, the $2, $5, $10. The $5 tier, you're going to get few players to watch. You won't get the superheroes and super heaters, and you will not get players that bring the pain. That's on my pain bringer level. So for $10, you will get all of that. And then on game day, I will post that an hour before game. So you will get your live videos for both tiers, some being more geared towards the pain bringer level for 10. Heat overwrite levels 5. That's modest. I'm going to get you plays. I'm going to give you lineups. And that's another thing, too, is that you'll get a cash game lineup. When you get over to the pain bringer side, you're going to get a cash, you're going to get a GPP, and you're going to get a hybrid, because I am great at making fucking hybrid lineups. I'm great at that. But the other day, I had a killer baseball day, and I'm signed up right now under Elite. Like, I've had this for months because they ran that $75 package like a whole month and a half ago. So I've been just chilling out, getting that Mad Lab right up and doing all that things, right? I didn't even use it. I just logged in, bam, bam, bam. That's how it rolls with me. For me, I like to just use that and look at it. But at the same time, like if I have no time, I'll just go in, just put their generator in, pop, 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 done. But if I got time to look at the players, the matchups, and all the numbers, you fucking better believe I'm going to bring the pain. You know I'm going to do it. I did the other day. It was great. I threw it in. I should have went bigger, but guess what? I'm too busy right now. Just in life, like doing this and having fun and doing a lot of gaming. I just started Dragon Warrior 1 again. I smashed the shit out of that. I got the Flame Sword, Erdrick's Armor, Silver Shield, and I'm level 15. I'm ready to smash out. Like, that's how it rolls with me. Just smashing. So you're going to get all that right up. So why the Heat Overwrite and the Painbringer makes a big difference for you is you're going to get that content first and faster than anybody else. So you'll be able to make your ideas, build your lineups off of that, and then fly around and maybe bring up something that you might see because it'll slow down a little bit. I'll show you how when you get my style and how it goes. Plus, if you go to Married with DFS at Facebook, it's been there for years. You can go back. I have audios, videos. We got fun shit. I got all my podcasts on there as well. Like I just put both Bring the Pain and my Married with DFS on there as well. So you get it all. But on that website, you're not going to get that information until an hour before game block. So good luck if you do that. But at the same time, for $2, you could get the just heating up level. And at that point, you don't know. I might throw you a dog bone. Plus, we're crazy. Last year, because PA allowed betting, me and Chrissy Ray started betting and we fucking smashed. Like, I didn't even know I was fucking parlaying. I was parlaying. Like, it just, because I'm good at math. I'm fucking great at math. Like, so everything's slow. I know players. I know math. I know how to build. I know how to be different, contrarian. I've been running with the Scout boys. I've been running with the Elite boys. I'm running with the full-time fantasy people, giving shouts out to Scott Atkins, giving shouts out to Doc Roto. Tommy G's doing his own thing right now. Go do your thing. But, Rob, the alcoholic, he's doing his thing. Of course, as I mentioned, the Mad Lab, he's doing his thing. Ray Flowers, Jeff Mans. Like, listen to his podcast too, because, dude, Jeff Mans is the fucking boss right now. Like, he is putting out that shit. And he has also alluded to that this is going to be a hard season for the NFL. And that is why, I never charged for my content before. But, I mean, you're getting podcasts, fun times. We got candy shows lined up where we bought all this candy, and you're going to get Chrissy Ray and Mini Override. Yeah. Us just trying some shitty-ass crazy candy. Could be hot. Could be sour. Could be fun. I mean, we've already did a couple videos, so you can go check that out. But at the same time, my Patreon is where you're going to get that all first. And that's why this is also about Married with DFS, because it's going football season. Oh, yeah. And we're talking about it. So think about that. Be prepared this season and make sure you do your backup plan. Don't be no homer, motherfucker, in a five pickup league and go pick 5 Cowboys. You're done, motherfuckers. Done. You're going to be choked. I can't wait to play you because you're going to be COVID. You're going to be COVID out. And this is going to be more annoying than injuries. And you know what happens when you lose your star running back and your star receiver in the first 2 weeks for the whole year that you kept. They're gone. Well, better be ready. Somebody's going to have a shitty story. Somebody's going to have that championship game where half their team's COVID out. They ain't got no pickups because it's late in the league, and you're done. You're done. So do the math. And at that point, hey, you might as well just join up at my Patreon because you're going to need to win all that money back you just lost because you're going to be playing DFS. You're going to be betting. So me and Christy Ray watch a lot of the games live. We listen to them a lot too. And at that same time, that being said, we're going to be doing bets. So we were really crazy with a lot of inline bets. So like me, I'm a Ram fan. So I know how to bet the Rams. And I know how to play those things. Like I can tell you when Todd Gurley's going to catch a swing pass. Well, that was last year. And I win like $20 off of just like $1. Because I don't care. If you throw $10 down, you win 200, bro. You're already 200. Like I put big money. I waited till I was real happy the Dodgers were losing 2-0 today. And at the same time, sorry, I this dog's over here freaking fighting a bone and I gotta make it. So You literally have to understand that you're going to need that money back. So just join up, $2, $5, $10. Catch some great, awesome podcasts from me and the guests. Like today, I was trying to line up a guest, and I just couldn't. I wasn't even going to do a live video. I was just going to do only audio, and I was going to make sure that I wanted to bring a guest on today. And maybe I should have went at it a little bit. I went at it a little crazy, just kind of kind of came out of nowhere and all that stuff. But hey, guess what? That's what happened. That's what happened today. So now you have to understand that is why you have to be prepared. And I'm here for you. Or if you like the Elite Sports Network, or if you're going to follow Tommy G to Forward Deep and get his views and opinion, you're going to need help. You're going to need inside information, and you're going to need to be ready and maybe make those changes in your leagues. Ask for an extra roster spot. This year is going to be hell, man. It's going to be tough. So with that being said, let's do it. You know how we do it. It's things that make me a jerk. Ooh, yeah. This is right. This is going to be good. You people don't even know. Ooh, yeah. Ha, 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 ha. So, the one thing I want to start off is, do you know how much research we got to do? I just explained it to you. COVID-19 is a jerk right now. Your players are going to be jerks, and they're going to lose teams, and you're going to lose a week. You're not going to have people. Just like I showed you. You're not going to have people. And that's what you're going to have to do it. So fucking COVID-19 is a piece of shit right now because they're going to fuck you out of your money. But that's why you also got to follow up with some betting and some DFS to catch that money back. Because, this is a week-to-week thing, man. People, this is for real. Number 2, COVID-19, go away. Let us be, man. Let us wear masks, man. Let us do what we got to do. Like, we just want to watch football. All you people just trying to control us and hold us down and try to place it. All you motherfuckers that are scared of COVID-19, that shit is crazy. That shit is crazy, right? Okay? But guess what? If you're prepared, you ain't got to worry about COVID being a jerk. You could be a jerk to COVID. Oh, yeah. That's how you do it. That's how you bring the pain. That's how you do things that make me a jerk. Catch me every week. That's what I'm going to do. I'm all jacked up. And make sure, check out my Patreon. It's Patreon.com/Bring the Pain. Follow me on YouTube, of course. Hit override on that. Same time, follow me on Bring the Pain on Facebook and Bring the Pain on Twitter. And go to my Spreaker. Please go to my Spreaker and comment, rate me. Nobody wants to rate me. People like me. People watch my shit, but they don't rate me. Rate me. Look, if I'm fucking sucking, dude, tell me. Woman, whatever, whoever. Alien. You got alien DNA? I don't give a fuck. Just rate me. I'm trying to just give you guys content for free, entertaining videos, always making sure that we're always up to the top, and always remember to bring the pain. Have a great day, everybody. Get that week on. Ooh, yeah. That was a great episode, wasn't it? We got the intro music coming out right now, and we're doing our little thing, and that's how we're doing it. And yeah, man, people, it's gonna be a crazy, crazy, crazy year, man. So I hope good luck to everybody. Hey, if we meet on FanDuel or DraftKings, don't say I didn't warn you. Ooh, yeah.